How we all doing? Good evening. We are live. It's the Champions League. Yes, I said that's right. It's the Champions League, and Arsenal are back in the Champions League. No Thursdays, no Europa League, and all of you that are wishing on our downfall, you're gonna have to suck it up because yeah, we are back. And yeah, look, listen, we've got about 5 minutes till kickoff. PSV Eindhoven. Ironically, it's a Europa League game in some respects because we played PSV in the Europa League last season in the group stages. We beat them 1-0 at the Emirates and we lost 2-0 over in Holland. Now, couple of little things to get into straight away. One in particular, the goalkeeper. Um, I'll tell you something, Mikel Arteta, um, he is ruthless. Very, very ruthless. David Raya starts in goal. You think how well Aaron Ramsdale has done and how much of a contributing factor he's been in getting us back into the Champions League. And on the opening Champions League night, he's on the bench. That is ruthless. But at the end of the day, do you know what I have to say about that? For years, do you remember under the Wenger reign? And anyone who's watched my videos for long enough will know that one of the main things that I always said, and a lot of others have said, is that we were never ruthless as a club. We were always too much like give players new contracts and they didn't deserve them, and it was just kind of, you know what I mean? It was just too nice, too pretty. But now, all of a sudden, we've become ruthless. Look at that. Just looking at the Emirates and how nice it looks with the light show and everything else. And you're gonna have to bear with me, all right? Because obviously I can't play the volume on a live stream because it's cancelled and stuff. But I'm gonna put mute on the microphone when they play the Champions League song because I'm sorry, I need to hear it. I've waited 7 years to hear that again. So I wanna hear it. You'll probably know what I'm singing. You'll be able to see my mouth moving. So, yeah, look, listen, man, it's big. It's the Champions League, and I'm buzzing about it. I'm buzzing that we're back in it. I'm buzzing that we can, do all those Champions League nights and everything else. And I never thought I'd see the day when I would sit there and say that I miss the likes of playing at Barcelona and Bayern Munich, etc. God, think about some of those trips that we had. Um, Absolutely ruthless times, but it is what it is at the end of the day. We are back in the Champions League. Will we end up, facing the likes of the Bayern Munich, Barcelona, etc.? Of course, they are in action tonight as well. Bayern Munich against Manchester United. That's going to be interesting. Got a couple of screens in front of me, and I'm going to have a split screen and see what's going on in that as well. But yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day. We're back in the Champions League. Team are coming out now. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I just wanna catch this right where the Champions League song comes on because I'm gonna mute my mic, so you'll have to bear with me. Um, Hold on 1 second. I'm a typical man, useless at multitasking. Um, have a look. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Told you I couldn't multitask. Absolutely shocking. Oh, wait, let me Ah, mate, that feels good. Ah, that felt good. That gives me shivers. Ooh, that feels good. That felt so good. Champions League nights are back for Arsenal, and that's what I'm talking about. So looking at the lineup, it's pretty self-explanatory, to be honest with you. David Raya in goal, Saliba, White, Gabriel, Saka, Odegaard, Rice, Cole Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, Saka, and Trossard. I said in my preview that I thought that Kai Havertz would come back in for this game. Champions League experience. You've got to remember, he is a Champions League winner. He scored the winning goal in the Champions League final against Man City. Let's not forget that. So yeah, look, it is what it is. We're going to get on with this. We're going to see what happens. Over the coming weeks, when I'm doing all my live streams and everything else, I'm going to be adding new features. I'm going to be putting the scoreboard in and everything else. I'm just sorting out OBS at the moment. It's been absolutely doing my nutting in terms of its lagging. But I've got to the bottom of it near enough now. So it is what it is. We'll sort it out and we move, as they say. Let me just share this, get this out there. Um, PSV, of course, no Ruud van Nistelrooy as manager anymore. It's going to be a completely different side in comparison to what we played last year in the Europa League. Are they changing it around? Oh, they are as well. PSV have done that. They've changed ends. That's unusual. Normally, Arsenal would never normally change ends. So that's PSV that's got to have done that. They've obviously won the toss and said, "You know what? Let's upset things a little bit, and we're going to change things around." Hmm, interesting. I don't normally like it when that happens. It's not really good when that happens normally. So let's get this out there. Now, make sure you get your questions in. Anything you want to ask, anything you need to know. Let's talk football, watching football. Um, and yeah, listen, we need to get off to a winning start. That's the most important thing for me. Get off to a winning start. Here we go. This is going to be very interesting. Let's have a look at this. Right, let's go. Arsenal versus PSV. We are back in the Champions League. I'm loving that. Come on, man. How nice we're back in the Champions League. Come on. It's nice, isn't it? You've got to admit it's nice. Will Arsenal buy a quality striker in January? And that's from Beanie. Oh, well, that's a great start. Got to be retaken. Great start back to life in the Champions League. Here we go for a second time. In terms of the striker, Kai Havertz there got up really well. But yeah, in terms of a new striker, a lot of talk today in particular about Ivan Toney. Of course, he's suspended at the moment because of his ban, but he'll be back before January. And yeah, I'd take Ivan Toney. I think he would give us something a little bit different that we're probably lacking. And he's Premier League proven. He's gonna be hungry to, make amends, and, I don't see why not, to be honest. First shot there for PSV, gotta stop that one. Can't be letting them get over there and dealing with that. Through Ben White's legs, comfortable save, to be honest with you, for David Raya. Do you still have a season ticket? Yes, I do still have a season ticket, as do all my family. It's my choice. A lot of people have been asking me this question. It's my choice not to go to games at the moment and everything else. Everybody knows, my story and everything. Still on license. And I'm just not gonna put myself in a situation right now, at the end of the day, because there's only one person that ends up getting in trouble for it, despite anybody else that might be starting, et cetera. It's me. So, yeah, I'm just not putting myself in that situation. I'm enjoying watching games from home. I'm enjoying watching games when I'm not doing watch along with children and stuff like that. Me and my sons love watching football together, and it's, yeah, good. Um, Hamish has said about hearing the fans at Celtic Park. Yeah, look, listen, I've actually been to Celtic Park. Oh, Saka's in. Oh, I thought he was in. Goal kick. Oh, what? How's that goal kick? But yeah, I've been to Celtic Park, um, watched games there before. It's an unbelievable place to go and watch football, that's for sure. And I suppose it comes back to that same old argument again. I know that Celtic and Rangers, when they've been in the Champions League and whatnot, have been really poor. But there will always be this question about whether Rangers and Celtic should go into the Premier League, and let, all the other sides in Scotland continue doing what they're doing and actually get a chance of winning something. Um, a lot of questions about how would they do. What I would say is because of the size of the clubs, um, if they came into the Premier League, then instantly I feel that they would get better quality players, because they would be able to attract another level of players because it's the Premier League. And with the fan base and the stadium and everything else behind it. But the only problem is that Celtic and Rangers, if they came to the Premier League, then they're not gonna really be in the Champions League. I don't think right now they're gonna get anywhere near a Champions League place. I think they'll be top half at best. Rainy night in North London, just how we love it. That's lovely. That's a good take by Jesus. That's nice. Mm. Gotta make sure that we got it's lucky that the ball's gone out of play for a throw in, but we've got to watch out for the break because PSV look like they're quite, quick on the, counter. That Babakayo, I believe that was. Oh my god. Zinchenko, what are you doing? What kind of clearance is that? Dear Lord, putting us in all kinds of trouble. A few empty seats there, and there's an actual segregation between the PSV and the Arsenal fan. Oh, mate, we gotta watch that. We look a little bit nervy. Um, look, I think it's probably understandable that we might be, a little bit nervy. It's the first time back in the Champions League and whatnot, but, um 10 Ways says about, opinion on Liverpool this season. I think they're gonna be there or thereabouts. They're certainly gonna be more of a threat than they were last season. I feel that it's gonna be Man City, Arsenal, and Liverpool, the 3 that are, up there. Everyone else for me, nah, they're not gonna be involved. Oh, mate, a little bit ropey in a couple of areas there. That's a nice touch from Havertz. That's a lovely touch. Mm, that was a really nice touch from Havertz. Chested it. Is he gonna that would have been tight. I don't think he was offside there, to be honest with you, Jesus. Yeah, I don't think he was offside, if I'm honest. I think that I definitely think that PSV can be got at, that's for sure. But we're gonna have to be careful. I always worry about playing at the Emirates because I don't know what it is. We go away from home, and this was even last season. We went away from in the Premier League, and we were excellent in the Premier League away from home, not conceding goals and everything else. Um, and then when you're at the Emirates, we just constantly just look like we're gonna concede goals. I don't know whether that's because we get a little bit too ahead of ourselves and, yeah, just leave ourselves exposed a little bit too much. Uh, it is what it is at the end of the day. Majority of the games we still win. It just leaves you on the edge of your seat all the time. Nice. Nice. Oh, what are you gonna do then, ref? That's not a legitimate foul, is it? If that's outside the box, you give a foul, didn't you, you clown? Nah. Let me do that again. That looked like a foul to me. That always confuses me, yeah? When you see fouls inside the box and they don't give them, but you know if it's outside, it's given. Go on, Odegaard. Oh, good save. Saka. Yes, yes! Hey! That's what we needed. Early goal inside 8 minutes. Bukayo Saka 1-0. That's what I'm on about. I'll have some of that. That might calm the nerves. Just lovely. That should calm the nerves just lovely. The PSV goalkeeper looks a little bit dodgy. The way that he pushed that out straight into Bukayo Saka's path. But a really lovely play from Saka to begin with to Odegaard. Odegaard back, shot, goal. Lovely, lovely. I love some of that. Thank you very much. Nice. Bukayo Saka's stock rises even further. Boy's done it in the Premier League. He's done it on the international stage at the World Cup, and now he's doing it in the Champions League. What can I say? Hmm. Ooh. Ooh. See what I mean? Immediately, they have a shot on goal. It's Bakayoko again. You have to watch out. You're gonna have to watch out, that's for sure. Hopefully, the nerves have just been calmed down a little bit with that. Get a second goal, and I think this is one of those games that could really open up. Nice. We're moving the ball around really well. 1v1 Saka. Oh, good night. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. Oh, Jesus, how have you missed that? Mate, what a move. Gabriel Jesus, you've got to be scoring that. You of all people, Jesus. Oh, what a move. Some of the passing we're doing, some of the movement, absolutely immense. Mate, we've got to be taking chances like that. Sevilla, also in our group, they are currently 1-0 up. Oh, that pass nearly went through to Jesus as well. It's not there to take him. Bukayo Saka's causing no, my word, they're all over the place. Bukayo Saka's causing all kinds of problems for them. And it's really interesting. I think that in the Champions League, Bukayo Saka is gonna enjoy it more than he will in the Premier League because you notice now in the Premier League, it's pretty much every single game that what they claiming for handball. Shut up. Oh, mate, get rid, get rid. Um, they're pretty much doubling up every single time. They're gonna check this. Let me have a look at this. VAR is gonna check. Oh, behave yourself, man. Behave yourself. Man's hands are behind his back, claiming for a penalty. Was he a magician? Need to get a second goal. And the way we're playing, they are there for the taking, like I said. And what I was trying to explain as well is that I think Saka will enjoy himself more in the Champions League. I don't think these European teams will be doubling up, doing the same kind of thing that the Premier League teams do. And they certainly don't look like they come to the Emirates with a low block either, which could very much play into our hands. Because if teams go toe to toe with us, I think we're a match for anybody. It's good defending Ben White. PSV do look lively though. They look dangerous. You're gonna have to be careful of them. They do look lively. They do look lively. We're gonna have to be careful. Oh, that is a superb pass. Unlucky. Whoa. That is absolutely superb. But yeah, so far, yeah, listen, I'm quite happy with the opening 13 minutes so far. I think we started really well, to be honest with you. I do wanna see that Jesus chance again. They haven't showed it actually back yet, but I think that should have been 2-0. That's the kind of chances that we need to take. We can't be missing those kind of chances. Oh, come on, ref. Can't be giving a foul for that. That's not a foul. So, what has everybody been up to? Let me know in the comments. Get your questions in, super chats, whatever it might be. Let me know. Get your questions in. Beanie says that Jesus is not match fit yet. I'll have to agree in some respects. He's got to get up to speed still. Um, and yeah, that will come with games. That will come with games. He's gonna get there with games and whatnot. So um, his his absence when he had to obviously have the little minor surgery on his knee and was missing for a month probably came at the worst time because at the end of pre-season he just really started to look like the Jesus before the injury during the World Cup. And oh, that is beautiful from Kai Havertz. Mate, that is absolutely beautiful from Kai Havertz. Saka, Saka. Oh, 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 they are absolutely petrified of Saka, I'll tell you that. Trossard, good cross. Jesus, 50 pence head. Oh, mate. Shout out to Mark O'Neill. Massive respect to you. Um, what they're showing on the highlights here, they're showing the goal again. Yeah, that's a dreadful save from the goalkeeper. Great finish by Saka. It's quite end to end, this, isn't it? Mm. Ooh, ooh, good handling by David Raya. Very good hand. Instantly, he wants distribution. He wants to go. He wants to go. He wants to go. Oh, we got 55% possession. PSV have actually had more attempts on goal than us. Both got 2 on target, but they've not really had anything where they've looked a threat, if that makes sense. They've been wayward shots and whatever, not really anything to write, home about, where we look like we're a danger every time that we're in the attacking third. And I think this looks very much like, one of them games where we can get a few goals. If we get a second goal, I think this really does open up. Saka's causing no end of problems, and again, he's here. Odegaard open up. Trossard, that's a lovely touch. That's beautiful. That's nice. Oh, yeah! Oh, mate. Goalkeeper again, shot down low by Odegaard. He parries it, just got back in, and was able to stop it. But again, it's another shot where it slips out of his grasp nearly. Goalkeeper looks a little bit ropey. Um, Maybe the wet surface is, playing its part as well, and that could be beneficial to us. But so far, it's been a good start. Oh, Ben White, you can't get turned like that, mate. Absolute schoolboy, got absolutely turned. Chenko, oh, you got done. Good header by Gabriel. I tell you, PSV are a threat, you know. They are a threat massively. They look dangerous on the attacking areas, but just not put anything together of any real note. Jesus is in. Jesus is in. Leon Saka. 1v1. 1v1. Come on. That's nice. Trossard. That's lovely. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. Oh, mate. Way. That's what we're talking about. That's absolutely beautiful. It's that simple. It's that simple. Jesus, Saka, Trossard, goal. Bang. 2-0. Welcome back to the Champions League, Arsenal. Tell me something. Absolutely loving that. 2-0. Life is good. That's a lovely finish by Trossard. Did it take a little deflection on the way? Nah, that's just a really lovely finish. That's a beautiful finish, that is. Oh, that's delightful. Good night. Thank you very much. That's absolutely beautiful. Oh, I'm loving that. Hey, going back to life in the Champions League, yeah? It's easy for some, light work, come on now. 20 minutes in, back in the Champions League after 7 years away, and it's like we've never been away. Oh, I'm loving that. Absolutely loving that. On the break again. Ah, it's nice. Saka is causing all end of problems. He is unbelievable. They can't get near him at the minute. Odegaard, Jesus, Havertz. Oh, oh! I'll tell you something. Havertz has been really good so far. Opening 20 minutes, he's looking really lively. Uh, Free Amar. Yes, I know I need a timer. I will get a timer. Don't worry. It's getting sorted out. I've just sorted out my OBS. Uh, and listen, you can watch along by listening to the commentary. You know what part of the game it is. Every 5 minutes, I keep updated on the timer, shall we say? So it's 22 minutes on exactly right now. Is that okay? Let's have a little look. Oh, but yeah, I think that that could well be, the goal that really opens things up now. But you got memories. I know they're into their season in Holland. But PSV were top of the league, won 4 out of 4. I think they scored 12 goals and only conceded 1. So they conceded 2 already tonight. Oh, Trossard, that's lovely. Hi, I would probably gone by yourself then. Havertz's movement actually opened things up. I don't think Havertz made that movement, receive the ball. I think it was more the movement to open the space. Let's see what happens here. Gotta watch that. Watch that. Good handling, David Raya. Very good handling. Let's go and have a little check of what the other scores are. Saka again, 1v1. Jesus. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, mate. All over them. This could be anything. This genuinely could be anything. I genuinely think that we could absolutely wipe the floor with them tonight. That's nice. Odegaard to Trossard. Trossard. Jesus. Oh, that's nice. Oh, mate. It's another save by the goalkeeper. Mate, we're absolutely all over them. Absolutely all over them. Oh, what a save. That's a good save. To be fair, it was a good height for the goalkeeper. They literally can't live with the pace that we're moving at. And that's why I think you get a third goal, and that definitely just ends the tie already. And I think you can then go into the second half and after 55, 60 minutes, look to prepare for the oh, that's oh, Gabriel, how have you missed that? Oh, mate, Gabriel, how have you missed that? Let me look at that. Oh, mate, a free header at the back post, man. How have you missed that? Yeah, of course. We've got the North London derby on Sunday against Tottenham. So, if we can get the job done now, early, and take a load of players off and rest them up for Sunday, then so be it. But we've got to be careful because PSV are still a bit of a threat on the break. Sevilla and Lens is 1-1 now. Of course, they are in our group. So that's 1-1. PSV putting some passes together. What are we now? 26 and a half minutes gone in the game. It's when we start doing this and we start literally stretching the play from left to right or right to left that PSV can't really handle what we're doing. They're not able to shift and actually counter the way that we're moving. And it's gonna be difficult for them because all due respect to the teams in, the Arrivederci, they're not gonna be coming up against teams like Arsenal every week. So they're not gonna be used to it. They're not gonna be used to teams being able to pull them apart like this and the way that we pass and move. Trossard down on the left-hand channel here. Havertz into Odegaard. Saka out there all by himself. You don't see that in the Premier League no more, do you? Saka all by himself. That's lovely. Odegaard, Havertz, Trossard. That's nice. Zinchenko, Havertz. It's really nice. That's beautiful. Oh, Jesus has actually spun him. Defended really well there. Defended really, really well. Fair play to him there. I don't know who that was, but that was really good defending. It looked like Jesus got the ball. But yeah, it's just pure domination in terms of the way that we're playing and the possession and the aggressiveness in our play. Um, don't even know that name. Manchester United are losing against FC Bayern Munich. 58, OJ 58 said Anana has just made a huge error. Can anybody confirm, is that true? Has Onana made a massive error? Onana, not again. Onana, not again. We got 2 top draw goalkeepers, and they've got to deal with Anana. Oh, watch out, watch out. Wait, why? I love that. I've got to have a look. I've got to have a little look. Sorry. Let me just see. Let me just see. I've got to have a look. Do you know what? It takes too long to go back. Let me have a little look through the comments. Innocent says yes, a big, big error. Half time. I'm gonna have a little look at that, or I'm gonna have a look on Twitter. Almost on Twitter more. It's X. I'm gonna have a look on there in a minute because no doubt it'll be on there. Um, Hi, Ed. 1-0 Bayern confirmed. Let me have a little look, see if it's on there. Let me see. I literally just opened it up. Wait, handling that betrayal. Wait, listen. Wait. So, hey, why I'm laughing. I've literally opened up X, right? And the first thing I see is this, right? Let me see if you can see. It's literally the first thing that I see. Oh, nah, nah, not again. Oh, nah, nah, not again. Oh, mate. Manchester United. Oh, mate, it's absolutely brilliant. Oh. Oh, mate, it's comical, isn't it? Oh, makes you realise how lucky we are at Arsenal, innit? We're sitting there just, you know, talking about who's gonna go in goal, and you've got superb choices. And then at Manchester United, you've got Onana. Um, and I'm hearing it's 2-0 Bayern. No way. Is it 2-0 Bayern already? No way. Nah, it's not, is it? Nah, someone's bantering me. It ain't 2-0, is it? Oh, game's just slowed down. Let me have a little look. Ah, 33 minutes gone. Manchester United nil, Munich 2. Ah, oh, wow. That's like, ah, it's like I'm turning over and tuning into the comedy channel. Whoo! Ooh, lovely. Ah, listen, man, I don't know about Ten Hag. I really don't. I'll be honest with you. Hey, Gnabry with a goal as well, you know. Serge Gnabry. Hey, yes. Once a gunner, always a gunner. And listen, while our game's gone a little bit like this, where it's just kind of going through the motions a little bit now, just have a little flick through, isn't it? And just see what's going on. Um, Jessica B said that I'm a United fan and laughing. It's so pathetic. I'm listening to you and see what Arsenal are doing as I watch my dire team got rid of uh, David. Yeah, good call, manager. Look, listen, you know what it is, right? The thing is with David De Gea, I think in terms of being a goalkeeper, the actual goalkeeping side of things, shot stopping, etc. He's right up there. He's always been top quality. But now with the modern goalkeepers, with the way you've got to play out from the back and everything else, David De Gea couldn't do that. He was like Petr Cech. You remember when Petr Cech came to Arsenal, everyone thought, "Oh my word, our prayers have been answered." But then obviously, we were gonna play a style which was different to the way that Petr Cech wants to play. And there was a game early in the season when Petr Cech had the ball rolled back to him across the goal. He kicked it into his own goal. He kicked it out for a corner. Oh, they were the banter era. Oh, mate, that was some, yeah, that was, some, some, funny times. JTG, listen, I've only just started again. I've only just started doing the watch alongs. Give me a month or so to do them consistently, and then we'll start to see the numbers go back up. Don't worry about me and what I'm gonna be up to and what I've got planned over the next couple of months. That's for sure, and I certainly don't need to worry about live streams, YouTube, or anything like that to live. So You don't need to worry about me, mate. I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly happy, and that's gone wide. Let's have another little look at that. I'm gonna another little flick through. That's amazing. The time currently is 36 minutes, 36 seconds. Ah, Luke Chapman, Northampton Town fan. That's not far up from where I used to live in Luton. Northampton, just up the M1. Jesus, that's nice. Need to inject a little bit more energy again. I think that it's obvious, like the first 25 minutes, they come out and they're firing, and then things slow down a little bit. Trossard, that's a great cross. Oh! Oh, light work, Gabriel Jesus. Oh, wow. What a first half performance. Welcome back to the Champions League. Hey, listen. Welcome back to the Champions League, yeah? All right, cool. Yeah, he's well onside. Well onside. Well onside. My 8-year-old could draw the lines for that and he'd still be onside. My word. What a touch. What a finish. Oh my life. Gabriel Jesus. That is absolutely ruthless. Oh, I'll tell you something. Uh, what a first half performance. Back in the Champions League. It's easy, isn't it? Light work. It's absolutely light work. Absolutely lovely. And you know, rival fans are going to be sitting there fuming right now. Think we needed something to banter them about. Absolutely delightful. Wow. 58 GOJ 58 has just said that Goldbridge on his stream has just said Henry VIII FC, our heads drop off after 1-0. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant. How long until that one gets cropped? What are we now? 40 minutes gone, 5 minutes till half time. I still say that you're gonna have to be careful of PSV because they're a lively side. This is the thing. David Rare again, beautiful catch, quick distribution. That's nice. Mm. Overstretching. That's nice. Back under control. I love that. Yeah, that's all right. Clear your lines. There you go. Sorted. That's a foul. No foul. Lovely. You got the break again. Oh, Saka's in. Oy, unlucky. Oh, Kevin Carter says that Arsenal are cooking. And whilst we're cooking, Manchester United are getting cooked. So we're nearly going through till half time. What is it? 42 minutes on the clock now. Free kick to PSV. What? Are you giving a yellow card for that? Oh no, you're gonna yeah. That's a yellow card. Ben White, clown. What are you doing? Literally grabbed his foot and stopped him from going. Go watch this. I said it. You just got to watch PSV. They're still a decent side in the attacking third. They just can't defend. Oh, he's in there. Oh, go watch that. Pulling off your shoulder there, Gabriel. This is the only thing if you become complacent, you just become a little bit silly. Free kick, take the sting out of things for the next couple of minutes. Get to half time. Lovely. Rice Cooker says, "Am I allowed to vlog at the Emirates?" Nah, not allowed to vlog at the Emirates. Arsenal stopped me from vlogging years ago. They said that it breaks Premier League policy if you vlog at games inside the stadium, etc. My argument was simple. Well, how many other people vlog inside the stadium? Why don't you do nothing about them? Because of the size that we grew, and yeah, it's one of them things, isn't it? Even do it. Oh, I can't let him get out of a tight space like that. What are we on? 44 and a half minutes. Comfortable for David Raya. Very good half of football though. Back in the Champions League. Not going to be the questions asked about us. Um, I think we all pretty much know where all the questions are going to be directed at over the next 24 hours or so. Mate, listen, that was my argument as well. That I was one of the people that vlogs in the game, and I don't actually show the game. I don't show anything from the game, none of the goals, etc. It's literally just me and my reactions. Apparently, there's a rule within your season ticket, do's and don'ts, shall we say, where you're not allowed to film within the stadium. And I was like, "Well, better walk around and stop everyone from filming then. Why are you picking on me?" Um, I just think it got so big and so popular, and it was a big thing that we used to do, home and away games and whatnot. And, yeah, that was it. There was some madness that used to go on at Arsenal a few years ago. Some of the things that they used to do. Oh, Ben White. Oh, man got a nosebleed. He was that far up. Um, watch that break. Watch the break. This guy again. Good tackle, Gabriel. But yeah, it's some of the things that Arsenal over the years and um, they were trying to stop you doing certain things. It was things that were out of your control. Half time. Very, very comfortable half of football. 3-0. Welcome back to the Champions League. What more do you want me to say? Um, it literally has been one-way traffic. It's just been absolutely easy. Uh, see what's going on out there with the other games and everything else. Um, yeah, looking at some of these other games and stuff and the results in there, my word. Um, Martinelli going to be fighting for his spot back when he returns. Nico Nielsen, sorry. Um, listen, what watch my preview, for this game, and I was speaking about Trossard and him coming into the side, and I think that if you watch Trossard when Gabriel Jesus is striker, and you watch Trossard when Eddie Nketiah is striker, you get 2 different Trossards, and the best one is when Gabriel Jesus is back. Sometimes some players suit and complement other players better than others. Just the way it is. And after seeing enough of them, I genuinely believe that Trossard um, suits Gabriel Jesus better than Trossard does with Eddie Nketiah. Let me know in the comment section what you think about that. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that one. Um, Patrick Burns says the game is won. Does Arteta start to think about the North London derby at half time now? Um, I was saying that at 2-0 that if we get a third, then I think not at half time. Um, give it 15 minutes or so because you know what it's like. Start of the second half, teams always come out a little bit, energized, you would say. And what you don't want is them to, go and get a goal in the first couple of minutes. Suddenly it's a little bit like, ooh, bit of energy. So I'd say give it about 15 minutes or so, when you get that initial sting out of the game, and then I think you can start to look at substitutions and, have the North London derby in mind. Um, and I think that, I'm trying to think what substitutions are. Could this be a game for an Emil Smith Rowe? Um, it's a perfect opportunity to give him some minutes because he hasn't had a look in before. And no doubt if he doesn't get on when we're so comfortable, then everybody's gonna be like, "What's going on? What's going on?" Et cetera. Um, maybe Fabio Vieira, um, Eddie, um, take one of the centre backs off, or, or you heard it here first. Could Mikel Arteta make a substitution and it be the goalkeeper? Could Mikel Arteta, after about 70 odd minutes of the game, bring Ramsdale on and take Raya off? He might do that, you know. Beanie says, "Did you have a look at the Onana howler?" I've actually swapped over to the Manchester United game during the break. I'm just waiting for the adverts to finish so that I can gladly watch the Onana mistake. Um, Coach Jordash, says, "Do you ever read our comments?" There you go. Um, let me know what let me know what you think about that comment about Mikel Arteta bringing Ramsdale on for Real. Do you reckon he would do it? Oh, look at them 2. And for people that haven't heard, halftime, I've literally just switched over quickly to the Manchester United Bayern Munich game because I wanna see this Nala howler. And you've got Paul Scholes and Rio Ferdinand standing there. Absolutely fuming, bruv. I like you, Rio. Let me have a look at this first goal. Here we go. Here we go. Sane cuts inside like a pine robin. Oh, Lord. Oh, Nana. Not again. Oh, Nana. Not again. That is absolutely hideous. Oh my word. That is absolutely hideous. Onana. Wow. That is dreadful. And you know when the goalkeeper's looking all around him and thinking, "Who can I blame?" Not even Harry Maguire's there. You can't even blame him. Ah, Gnabry, that's a lovely, lovely finish. Serge Gnabry literally holds his position. How is he in around about 10 yards and he's all by himself? Martinez is just standing around. The butcher, mate, he ain't butchering nothing. What's he got? Like a butter knife. Like he ain't butchering nothing. Anything that's been butchered is his haircut. My word. Samir Nassif, says Havertz is getting confident. Um, listen, I think Kai Havertz has had a really good half of football, to be honest with you. I really do. I think Kai Havertz has looked lively. I thought he looked decent. Nothing wrong with him at all. I don't think anybody's looked bad, to be honest with you. Kevin Carter, says Onana howler, and last night an incredible goal for the keeper for Lazio squad. Do you know what? Against Atletico Madrid. Um, what a goal. 94th minute when he scores that as well. Absolutely insane. Uh, John D. Namibia. I can't comment on it. I honestly none of them. Alexander, hi from an AC Milan fan. Your squad looks good. Massive shout out to you. I didn't watch all of the Milan Newcastle game last night because my team was actually playing last night. We had a cup game last night, so I was out there watching that. But yeah, listen, AC Milan, historic club, aren't they? By all accounts, it was what was his name? Had a good game for AC Milan. Oh man, what was his name? Played for Chelsea, the midfielder. Oh man, oh mate, my mind's gone blank. Um, dear Lord, someone tell me in the comment section. My word, because I absolutely for the life of me forgot. Top Bin says Havertz is fitting in a lot better with the team today, and hopefully it stays that way. He's dominating that midfield and some beautiful passes as well. When I done my preview to this, I actually said about Kai Havertz starting this because I feel that in the Champions League, suits him. The amount of space he will get, the amount of space we will get as a team. Um, I just felt that, yeah, it was good. Coach Jordash says Liao. No, it ain't Liao. Liao didn't play for Chelsea, did he? Um, oh man, what is his name? Ruben Loftus-Cheek. That was it. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Um, everyone in the comments is saying about Kai Havertz. I think Arsenal fans in particular are happy with Kai Havertz's performance in that first half. I'm happy with his performance. I think he's done really well. I think there's been some really good moments, some good touches, some good play, some good passing. He's looked more confident. He's looked more energetic. At all. This is the kind of game where probably leave Kai Havertz on for a little bit longer and see if we can get him a goal or an assist. Something, just a little something where, do you know what I mean? It could just be the start of something. It could be something that kickstarts, his season. Um, Christofis, Constantino, I hope I ain't butchered your name. Anyone who watches my videos for long enough will know what I'm like with pronunciations of names. Arsenal been in the Europa League for the last 6, 7 years. And I'll tell you something, some of the teams we've been playing and some of the players' names, they're like Wi-Fi passwords. How on earth am I meant to pronounce that? But yeah, he was saying, listen, he's still young as well, Havertz, and I think we all forget that. That is something that's very, very true. Um, Vincent, see what I mean? And it Vincent, listen, he says more goals second half. True stories. It was alright, listen, it is what it is at the end of the day, you just gotta get on with it, it's not worth crying about it, you just gotta ride your bang up and get on with it at the end of the day. Yeah, listen, Coach Jordash, there's gonna be more live shows. We're gonna be doing, while it's half time, I've got a chance to say. So, I've got the studio sorted out, different sets and everything now. So I've got the opportunity to be able to start to build and I'm doing everything by myself at the moment. So I'm just kind of learning on the job, as they say, with certain things and doing the little bits and pieces and the edits. If you watch my previews and the player ratings, I'm starting to add some little pieces to it, start to, just fiddle around and get a few things that I'm happy with and, the people that are watching the videos are happy with and like the content and everything else. But we're gonna be doing some live shows, each week, in an evening, like a late night show, where we've got an opportunity. We could just talk football. It doesn't have to be about Arsenal. It could be football in general. I'm looking at probably a Monday night and a Friday night, because those are 2 nights of the week where, my team's not playing. I'm really busy at the moment with my team, because my team, everybody knows about DTFC, and the team that I created 4 years ago and everything else. The club has just gone from strength to strength. We're officially a non-league football club now. Um, it's gone massive in that respect. We've obviously had to change the name. It was always in the pipeline anyway because we had to because of the non-league regulations and rules, and they were kicking up a massive fuss over TFC. It was, you need to have a name that's geographical to where your location is. We had an argument about that, and where we were based in Harlow, there was the Brook Estate, so we used the name Cannonswood. Cannons, obviously myself, because of Arsenal, look at the badge, and that's where Cannonswood Football Club were created. Now this weekend, not this weekend, again, moved to Friday night actually. This Friday night, we are play in the, second qualifying round of the FA Vase. That is how far we have come as a football club. We are to put it in simple terms, we are 8 promotions away from the Premier League. That's the extent of it. 8 promotions. I know it's a long, long way from the Premier League, but to give you a kind of context for people that are watching that are not from England, to get an understand of the non-league pyramid and everything else, we're like 8 promotions away from the Premier League. 8, yeah, I think it's 8 promotions, something like that. But what, um, you need to understand is that, um how the club moves forward now, the things that we're doing, it's absolutely massive, and I'm really excited about the future and what the club is doing. We're currently 2nd in the league as well. We're 2 points behind the team that are currently top, but we have 2 games in hand. Last time out in the league, on Saturday, we won 6-1. We actually won that game inside the first 20 minutes. We were 4-0 up. So it was very reminiscent to the DTFC stuff, and what we did to United Stand, AFTV, etc. So, for all of you that obviously love DTFC and what we did, it's Cannonswood Football Club now. If you go to my Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it now, links in the bio, go follow the page and everything else. Cannonswood have got a football club and everything as well. Obviously, the YouTube channel content's going to be getting uploaded over the coming weeks and months, etc. And the second half's about to start. Greg Livingston, massive shout out to you. Listen, I really appreciate that. Um, says, "Hi, GT, big fan from Scotland, and an Arsenal fan." Um, oh, where's that? Show that one. Let's put that one up there, actually up there. An Arsenal fan, North London is red. Do you think that this is Emil Smith Rowe's last chance to try to get in the squad? No injury was a problem, but they are so many players in front of him. And listen, I agree in what you're saying in that respect. It does seem very strange. Second half, that's just right, by the way. PSV on the attack instantly down the left hand side. The cross is cleared out by Saliba. Um, it does feel like that in some ways. There is, a little bit of what's kind of going on sort of thing. Um, with Emil Smith. Oh, that's a really good skill. Oh, mate, where? Ooh, like, get so yeah, yeah, with Emil Smith Rowe, it's a strange one. It's a strange one. I do think Mikel Arteta rates him, but it's gonna be difficult for him. That injury's really put him on the back foot, and yeah, I don't know if he's gonna find a way of getting into the team now. It's gonna be very, very difficult. Coach, Jordash, massive thank you to you for the donation. Um, yeah, high end. DTFC reminds me of the Dorking Wanderers and how quickly they got promoted. Um, yeah, listen, their story is massive, and at the end of the day, they're like, what are they? Step one. So they're like 4 promotions away from the Premier League. I'm hearing it's 2-1. Bayern Munich, Manchester United. If they come back into the game, flick through. Yes, it is 2-1. Manchester United came out all firing for that second half. But Bayern Munich got the break. They're in. Oh, mate, I weren't meant to be doing anything on this game, but here we go. Let's just wait. Oh, and it's just wide. Let's go back to the Arsenal game. JJ Ash. What's happened here? Oh, that's a foul. What are you doing? Oh, that's a foul. Um, Big up DT. Great analysis as always, bro. Keep it up. Massive shout out to you and thank you very much. Um, Burnt Caramel says, love from Malaysia, DT. Been watching you since you were clean shaved. Oh my dear God. That's way back in the day. And I'm hearing as well, it was Højlund that scored the goal for Manchester United. So little bits that I've seen of him so far, he's looked quite decent. Um, let's have a little look here. It'd be nice if we can go and get a couple more goals. Again, Havertz, really nice ball out to Trossard. Gonna be flagged up for offside. No. Oh, I thought he was offside. He looked offside. Referee's gonna give a foul though. It's the only problem when you go in 3-0 up, in a game and stuff like that is you end up, um it becomes a little bit flat. It becomes a little bit kind of like taking your foot off the gas. I think a lot of these players will probably have one eye on the North London derby. You got to remember Spurs ain't playing this week, so gonna get a full week's rest. Um, and yeah, I think you may get some players that just that little bit of, they're just kind of waiting, for that game. Uh, Greg Livingston, what's worse, VAR in Scottish football or English football? I say Scottish football. There's a VAR for penalty for Bayern. Let me have a little look. Wait, this sounds like it's interesting over there. Let's have a little look. Possible penalty review. What's he doing? Ah, he's giving it. He's giving a penalty. He's giving a penalty. Oh, look at look at him, old Baldy. Crystal Maze. He's fuming. Harry Kane. Oh, that's a handball, Ericsson. Sorry, mate. Yeah, that's a handball. Handball. Your arm is out here. It's a handball. It's a handball. You can stand there and shake your head all you want, Baldrick. It is a penalty. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Harry Kane. Wow. He's used to this, isn't he? Standing over the penalty spot against Manchester United. Manchester United fans would have probably thought he'd have been standing over the spot for Manchester United. Here we go. Harry Kane steps up. What's gonna happen? I can't believe I'm switching between the 2 games. This is fun, isn't it? Goal! And Bayern Munich are 3-1 ahead. Oh, mate, I can't wait to see what, old Eric Sevenhaag, turns around and says after the game. It wasn't a penalty. We should have had a penalty. Oh, we had loads of energy. Just just anything. Just oh, mate, just oh, Ben White on a galloping run. That's lovely, Ben White. Laying Saka. Odegaard. That's nice. Mm, release it. That's nice to Jesus. Oh, I thought that was going into Havertz then. Yeah, Havertz again, really good tackle there. Declan Rice, second ball. Love that. Yeah, we're doing a little bit too much of this tippy tappy and trying to be too precise. Ralph says, "Who do I start in goal for the North London derby?" It's gonna have to be David Raya. To be quite honest with you, and you didn't need to ask me that question about 100 times. You know that. Let's have a little look. So yeah, do you know what? Our game, it just feels very it's very flat at the moment. Just, um, it's one of those ones where it's 3-0, and like I said, we're kind of probably thinking about Sunday, and PSV are probably thinking more, let's not get absolutely annihilated. Um, So when that kind of happens, it ends up being a bit of a stalemate, to be honest with you. So yeah, Gabrielle, don't be doing that. But, we've gone what? Nearly 10 minutes of the first, second half, sorry. Um, and I think, like I said, during the break that, we've all got that kind of, um, sense of, what is it? Oh God, yeah, see what I mean? We're just being a little bit careless in possession sometimes. That's really nice by Jesus. Havertz to Bukayo Saka, 53 minutes on the clock. He's got an overlap with Ben White. Need to use him. A little bit sloppy in our play now. And getting a little bit stretched as well. We're gonna have to watch out for that. We don't want to concede. We're gonna have to watch that. Zinchenko is on the other side of you. This guy's dangerous, and that's easy for David Raya. Um, I see JJ has, said, "You know what? I didn't actually think of that. We need a 5-1 Bayern Munich because for years, we had to put up with Manchester United fans, amongst others, winding us up about 5-1 against Bayern Munich. The irony, the karma, if that ends up 5-1. And do you know what? I think Bayern Munich, if they want to step it up and do something, they could, to be quite honest with you. I really want Mikel Arteta to sub the goalkeeper. I really want him to do it in this game. Trossard, deep cross, dreadful cross. That was awful for Trossard. Much better than that. I think if we get a fourth goal, I just got a feeling that Mikel Arteta will substitute the goalkeeper and bring Ramsdale on. I called it, I said it, I reckon he will do it, but we need a fourth. I think if we get a fourth goal, then you may see it. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, it's good offside. Ay, 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 ay. Let's have a look what's going on here. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm seeing loads of comments about the Manchester United game and that penalty. Listen, it is a penalty at the end of the day. When you jump, like he jumps, he's coming down, his arms here. Come on, man, you've got to keep your arms down, rightly or wrongly now. That's just the way that it is. You've got to keep your arms down. It's in an unnatural position. This game's gone very flat because it's basically done. Um, and that's kind of what happens. It just goes a bit flat. Uh, they've got a player down that's moaning, whatnot, and referee's looking at him and saying, "No, nothing wrong with that. Won the ball first completely." Yeah, go on, Declan, tell him. If you can't lip read, Declan has literally told him to shut up. Just shut up. I never meant to do it. Tell him, Declan. Tell him, shut up. Never meant to do it. You can see he's literally just cleared the ball and his like natural body movement has just caught him on the top of the foot. He's trying to make out like he's stamped down on him. Like, go away. So, a couple of changes by the looks of it. Reece Nelson's going to get a run out, and so is Tomiyasu. Trossard is coming off, and so is Zinchenko. I think that will be with the North London derby in mind. No doubt Bukayo Saka will probably play 90 minutes as usual. Be nice if he got rest. Really would be nice if he got rest. But yes, Zinchenko nicely rested up now for Tottenham on Sunday. I'll have some of that. Um, for Ralph, DT, do you think Partey starts right now? No, not if we're doing what we're doing, and Declan Rice in there. Declan Rice is the reason why we haven't been missing Thomas Partey. That's the it's as simple as that. That's the reason why. Yeah, T. Smith says that's the Cockney in him. Obviously on about Declan Rice there. He lip read it straight away what he was saying. Love that. Absolutely love that. It's become very much like a training exercise in some respects. It's about how long you can keep the ball, passing movement, very much training drill kind of stuff. But at the same time, you just gotta make sure you don't get over complacent and concede a goal. Uh, Again, very comfortable, David Raya. Very, very comfortable. Bukayo one-on-one against his man. That'd be a corner. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Yeah, getting a 4th goal would be nice. It would just kinda put the icing on the cake, getting a 4th goal. Um, and then I do feel if we get that 4th goal, you may well see the goalkeeper change. I would love to see it because it would cause an absolute meltdown with ex-players and pundits, Gary Neville and that going absolutely ballistic. "Oh my god, how can you change your goalkeeper mid-game like a normal substitute? Ah!" Ooh. Second ball, Reece Nelson, 60 minutes on the clock. And again, it's just very simple stuff. It's just passing around and just going through the motions a bit. Oh, Saka, that's a beautiful touch. That's beautiful. Inject a bit of energy. That's nice. Reece Nelson, get it out your feet, son. Mm. It just feels that if we wanna step things up, we can, but we're not overexerting ourselves. That's nice. Go on, Reece. Havertz. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Jesus with the mid. Havertz. That was a lovely little ball. I thought he was actually gonna shoot, but that was a delightful little pass. Um, really enjoyed that. This guy trying to do a shoulder check against Reece. Move yourself. Yeah, I thought Havertz was gonna shoot, but that was a delightful little pass. Oh, Jesus, you gotta be do better than that, mate. Gotta do better than that. That should have been 4-0. Yeah, high end. Listen, we wanna see that as well, don't we? Galatasaray, Copenhagen, all-time 2-2. Um, Sevilla Lons is 1-1. Real Madrid, already beaten, Union Berlin, 94th minute goal. Braga losing to Napoli, Benfica losing at home to Salzburg. That's an interesting result. Benfica are normally quite strong at home. Bit of a turn up for the books, that one, 2-0 to Salzburg. Um, Lee Harris says he's going to watch Brighton play at home to again, um, against AEK Athens tomorrow. Of course, Brighton are making their European debut. Um, Brighton look really good this season already in some of their games that I've watched, and, what Disney was doing with their team. They're a dangerous side when they click. Um, and yeah, what they did to Manchester United after that opening 15 minutes, they absolutely schooled Manchester United. It was men against boys. They absolutely toyed with them. But I'm not gonna moan 'cause I thought it was hilarious. Um, Mate, I'm literally just starting again. Don't you worry about me. That's a good pass out to Nelson. Little bit too long. This game's becoming very, very flat now. It's just we're just going through the motions, man. Just going through the motions. In the Manchester United game. Let's have a look. That might be a bit more interesting. Oh, I literally turn over as the butcher's been booked. What they book you for butchering your haircut? Oh, mate, absolute clown that guy. Yeah, come on, Bayern, man. Go and slap a couple more in there. Make that 5-1 for me. I'll have some of that. Yeah, nah, don't talk to him, mate. Got nothing to say. Nothing to say. Nah, 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 nah. One day very soon I'll be allowed to talk. Oh. Let's have a look. What's going on here? How do you spell that? Uh, Have I heard of the Phoenix Trophy? No, I haven't. Very much going through the motions in this game. 65 minutes on the clock. PSV, they don't really look like they want to engage and even try and score a goal. I think they just don't want to leave themselves open to get humiliated and concede more goals because you never know. A heavy score line, could end up affecting them later on if the goal difference, etc. So I think a lot of what they're doing is to just get it over and done with, sort of thing, and just make sure that they don't concede any more goals. Sorry. Um, the Phoenix Trophy for non-league teams. I swear, Enfield Town went into that. I think that was the Phoenix Trophy. I did see online. Smith Rowe's coming on. Yes, Smith Rowe's gonna get a run out. There we go. For everybody that's been asking and wanting to see Smith Rowe, he's getting his run out, as PSV get a corner. Mate, very much like Jose, if I speak, mm, soon. Yes, I do still have a season ticket. So do all my family. A load of them are there tonight. My mum's there tonight. Oh, she's gonna be fuming. I just actually thought my mum's gonna be fuming. She's literally on the front row, and, like, there's no protection from the weather on the front row. She's gonna be absolutely soaking wet. She'll be fuming after the game. Oh, bless her. Nearly 80 years old, still going to Arsenal games, and obviously, yeah, like, first proper season, she's gonna be going to games, and my dad's not there no more. Because Saka comes off, so I think that's with Sunday in mind. But yeah, it's just a little bit weird as well, just not being a dad not there anymore because it's yeah, all my life, that's all I've ever known is football with my dad and going to games since I was 6 years old. Mm, my first ever game in the 1986 season. Um, 86, 87 season, and it was, "Ooh, get clear your lines." 1st of January, home to Wimbledon, we won 3-1. That was my first game. So, yeah, my dad was born in 1942, and he went to his first game. Oh, clear your lines. He went to his first game in 1948, was his first game. But yeah, Kai Havertz is in. Kai Havertz is in. Wait, nice layoff. Smith Rowe. Oh, it's a poor pass, Emil. It's a simple pass in there, man. To Odegaard. He's gonna have a shot. Yes! 4-0. Game over. Lovely jubbly. I thought that had all gone out for a little bit there because that was a really poor pass from Smith Rowe. Started from Kai Havertz. Breakaway on the right-hand side. Really nice from him. Yeah, look, listen, it is what it is. That's all done. That's lovely. I'm enjoying that. Let's see. How many subs has he made? How many subs? Has he made 4 subs? What is it? 5. So he's made 4 subs, I think, and you're allowed to make 5. Let's see. Go on. Change the goalkeepers, Mikel. Change the goalkeepers, Mikel. Give Aaron Ramsdale his Champions League debut. Bolly says, "Did you go see Anfield '89?" Yes, I was there at Anfield '89. I remember it well. It was a Friday night, had the day off school. There was me, there was my mom, my dad, 3 brothers. I remember I went up in one of my brother's car, and it was a Astra Estate. And it had, like, yellow and blue scarves and all sorts out the window and out the back of the boot and everything. That's when you scarf out the window and everything. I remember going up there because anyone who realise will know that we were supposed to be playing, um, Liverpool earlier, but there was obviously the Hillsborough disaster. Reiss Nelson on the break, good tackle. Um, so obviously the game got cancelled, and it ended up, you know, ironically, the last game of the season, and if I remember rightly, I'm trying to remember top of my head now, I think Liverpool played West Ham at home just before that game, and they won 5-0 or something like that, and it meant that we needed a couple of goals because we had the title in our hands, and we had Derby County at home and Wimbledon at home, and they were like 2 shoo-ins. We're gonna win those games easy. And we ended up losing to Derby and drawing at home to Wimbledon. I remember the Wimbledon game was when Nigel Winterburn scored an absolute rocket with his right foot. Marston equalised. No, he never equalised. He puts 2-1 ahead, with a shot in the roof of the net, and then, Wimbledon equalised. And I remember going to Anfield and everyone was like, "Yeah, we were going to Anfield and winning by 2 clear goals. It's never gonna happen." That's like going to Man City now and winning by 2 clear goals. It's not gonna happen. Wow. Yeah, what a night. What an unbelievable night. But that was not my first ever trophy. My first, live watching Arsenal win a trophy. Smith Rowe, Nelson, I'll get onto that in a second. Declan Rice, Havertz, that's a beautiful pass into Vieira. That's a lovely little turn. End product, Havertz, please come on, get a goal, get a goal. Ooh, deflected wide. Havertz played well. My first ever trophy I watched Arsenal win was 1987. Littlewood Cup final against Liverpool. That was when they used to say that when Ian Rush scores first, Liverpool never lose, and Charlie Nicholas bagged a couple of goals, and we won the Littlewoods Cup final, 2-1, and then ironically, a year later, we lost to Luton Town. Mate, I got absolutely hammered when I went to school on a Monday morning. Oh, mate. They were the days. They were the days. Oh, they were the days, the days. Uh, Harris says that his local team lose. They're the ones with a really nice pitch, aren't they? It's got an I'm trying to think, there's a bank there, but it's got a really nice pitch, and they do some nice, work with the grass and everything else. That's a good cross. Oh, it's just a bit too long. Um, Papa Zola says it's great to see Vieira playing with lots of confidence now. Yes, listen, that's very, very true. He's playing with a lot of confidence. Jorginho coming on for Declan Rice. I can understand that in many respects. North London derby on Sunday. Get Declan off. He's done the job, done what he needs to do. Jorginho will come on. Very straightforward. I think that's all the substitutions used, is it? Which means we won't see the goalkeeper change. Disappointed if we don't. I thought that would have been absolute banter, if you'd have done that. Oh, you got the same pitch as Arsenal. That makes sense then, as to why it's so good. Oh, mate, listen, Greg, I already know. Champions League final is at Wembley. It's like it's destiny. It's like it's destiny that it's at Wembley because, I'll be able to go. Um, yeah, and do you know what an interesting statistic? I said this a while ago, actually. I think it was after the Community Shield that, Mikel Arteta, as player and manager for Arsenal, been to Wembley 12 times as a player and manager. He has won 12 out of 12 at Wembley as player and manager for Arsenal. 13 is my lucky number. It's when one of my sons was born. Mm, actually, just reminded me, I wanna text him something actually. We always banter when Arsenal as soon as Arsenal win a game, I message him and say, "We're gonna win the league." And he's just like, "Shut up." I'm gonna text him now, be like, "Gonna win the Champions League." I can yeah, I can guarantee he'll be like, "Oh, here we go again." So I've literally just turned around and texted him and said, "Guess what?" And he'll probably text me back and be like, "Oh, Shout out to Greg Livingston with a super chat. Best Arsenal game ever for me was against Wigan in the League Cup. Oh, mate, and that was a game 4-0 down. Theo Walcott just before half time scores 4-1, and then was it Olivier Giroud the second goal, Laurent Koscielny third goal, which was on 90 minutes, and then Theo Walcott in added time makes it 4-4, goes to extra time, and Marouane Chamakh made it 5-4. Reading made it 5-5, um, and then Theo Walcott again 6-5, and then Chamakh 7-5. That's right. Yeah, testing my memory now. Oh, mate, Bolly, listen, do you know what? The funny thing is, right, when I see the way that Arsenal are changing now, and I see the way that, the atmosphere is at the Emirates, and we needed this change. We needed this bad period, and we needed to come to where we are now. And I just sit there and think about those times on the bench. I hated doing it. I hated the banners. I hated, having to do that because Wenger was like a father figure. I loved Arsene Wenger, and it's like all of a sudden you're having to do that because that's what feels best for the club. And yeah, it was worthwhile. Now when you look at where we are, it's it's vindicated to do what we did. So I do look at that in some respects, and I just think, yeah, I'm glad for the future of where we are now. That so many of us, made a noise. It was difficult. A lot of fans would have said it was difficult because you got to think when we won the league at White Hart Lane and we were invincible. If you would have turned around and said to us, in X amount of years' time, you're going to be waving banners around about Wenger and what, you'd have been sitting there thinking, what on earth is going on about? Not a hope in hell's chance that going to happen. I'll tell you something, David Raya's distribution, mate, it's beautiful, isn't it? A Villa Cup final, Alexis Sanchez. Oh, mate, that was some goal. I was behind when he hit it. That was a goal. Real Sociedad are still 1-0 up against Inter Milan. That's a big result, that is. Sociedad's where, Kieran Tierney's gone, hasn't he? What we got left? 10 minutes, 80 minutes on the clock. It's been a very comfortable second half. Through the motion. Reece Nelson on the break. Let's see if we can get a fifth. It'd be nice. Smith Rowe, back to Nelson. A little bit greedy there. Really good play. Oh, Odegaard's still on the pitch. Just a little bit of a surprise that Odegaard's there. Ben White overlapping, good cross. Unlucky cut out throw in. Yeah, a bit of a surprise. Sevilla and Lons is 1-1, which would be good. That would be good. Um, oh, mate, yeah. Back then, you'd never see anyone wearing Arsenal shirts in public. But now we're not scared to wear them. We're proud to wear our shirts again. Uh, oh, mate, yeah, the, Reading game. Was it Giroud and who was it? I know Olivier Giroud was one of them. There was 2 players that didn't realise it went to extra time, and they gave their shirts to the fans. Was it Koscielny? I can't remember who it was, and definitely Olivier Giroud was one of them. And they gave their shirts to the fans, and then, like, Wenger and that was kinda mad at them and saying, "You got extra time yet, you clowns." And they had to go and ask the fans for their shirts back. Oh, mate. Oh, the banter era. I'm gonna be doing my match reaction after the game. I'll literally do that. Looking at the time now in UK, it's 10:45 at night. So I'd say by 10 p.m. this game's gonna be finished. I'll get that recorded, and before 11 p.m. that'll be out. Tomorrow there will be player ratings in the morning, and then preview for the North London derby. There will be a watch along for the North London derby on Sunday, and that is definitely one that's gonna be a bit lively, yeah, against them. Oh, it's always lively, innit? Let's clear your lines. Let's not do anything stupid. Let's try and get a fifth goal here. Vieira to Odegaard. What we got? 83.5 minutes on the clock. Smith Rowe, Reece Nelson, back to Tomiyasu, Reece Nelson. Yeah, it's just all bopping the ball around really now, isn't it? Just going through the motions, getting the game done. Um, Samir Nasif, yeah, they definitely look like they've switched their kind of roles this evening, and it's definitely suited us. Kai Havertz, this is his best game for us. So I think he's played really well tonight, to be fair. Be nice if he got on the score sheet or got an assist, but I think in general he's played really, really well. Reece Nelson one-on-one with the defender, good cross. Oh, Vieira jumping at the back post for a header. My word, never thought I'd see the day. Vieira jumping at the back post for a header. So what we got left? 5 minutes. I can't imagine there being a lot of injury time, if I'm honest. Do you know what it is, right? This second half has, I've said it a few times, but this second half has been just so the game's done. PSV were not trying to, try and get back into this game. Um, they had no real urgency to try and get back in the game. They were kinda like, "You know what? Shut up shop, job done. Let's not go and get absolutely annihilated 6 or 7, because it could come back to get them in the latter part of the group stages and whatnot if it went down to goal difference." So I think that they've just said, "Let's just get on with it." That's a lovely touch from Kai Havertz. That's lovely. He's played so well tonight. That was a delicate touch. That was beautiful. Dave the producer. Yeah, listen, that Champions League song, how nice was that? And how comfortable has it been back in the Champions League? Oh, it's lovely. Ah, what we got? Let's try and do a little hedge your bets here. What do you reckon the injury time's gonna be? I'm gonna go for just 3 minutes. I reckon it's just gonna be very, very little time added on. PSV are not gonna want a lot of time. We're gonna wanna just get on, go home, and 3 minutes. Aiming again. Oh, Reece, you've got to pass that back to Emil there. That's the one thing I'd say with Reece Nelson there. Emil Smith Rowe's done a really good little move with Reece Nelson, and that pass has to come straight back from Reece Nelson to Emil Smith Rowe, and he's in. And he's held on to it, and he's got greedy. And no doubt, I think that, Mikel Arteta will have a go at him about that. Shout out to Greg Livingston. I will see you on Sunday. Massive respect to you this evening. Um, minute and a half left. That's a foul. Thank you very much. What are you moaning for? Stop waving your finger around. Oh, Kai Havertz goes out for a throw in. Dave, the producer, says 6 minutes. Um, Samir Nazif, I'm only catching this bit here, saying Troy Deeney is at Birmingham. No, Troy Deeney's left Birmingham. Troy's at, oh my god. Oh, what's that club that plants trees and everything's vegan? Forest Green Rovers. Yeah, he's there now as a player coach. Big up my guy Troy as well. If we still had Wenger, we'd be winning 6-0. Behave yourself. Is that 4-2 the Bayern game? What 4-2? What's going on there? Was it 3-2 and then they went 4-2? Or was it 4-1 and it's gone 4-2? Oh, it's gone 4-2 from 3-2. Oh. Manchester United going away from home in a big game and conceding a load of goals. How long's it been happening? How long are you gonna keep on going? Look at that! Injury time, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. What did I tell you? I told you 3 minutes, didn't I? Shout out to Kevin Thompson. Hello to you. But yeah, how long are Manchester United gonna give Eric Ten Hag? Because when they go to these big games away from home, I don't see no improvement. I don't see anything. You know, they're conceding multiple goals away from home. You know, 2 seasons in a row, they conceded 3 at Arsenal. They conceded 7 at Liverpool, 6 against Manchester City, 3 against Brighton. I know there's more in there, 4 against Brentford. Um, there's loads where they've just been conceding goals. And I think, you know, the clean sheets they got and the goals that they didn't concede at Old Trafford kind of masked over some of that, how poor they actually were. And yes, I do hope we can carry this into the Spurs game on Sunday. Yeah, do you know what? AC, I'm gonna pass through there and go and see a couple of games actually. Once my schedule allows me because of what my team does and everything else, and I'm spending a lot of time there with the games and whatnot. So, um, yeah, it's all good. I think this will be the last free kick of the game. We've got about 30 seconds left. 4-3 in the Bayern Munich game now. Apparently interesting, isn't it? What does that say about Bayern Munich? You can concede goals Wow. Oh, there's a goal check. Only 4 minutes of injury time, and there's been 5. Look, Erik ten Hag's still there. Given the goal? Is it a goal? Don't even know. Don't even care. I'm too busy watching us win comfortably. Last chance. Reece Nelson, Vieira. I think that's gonna be it. And there we go. It's over and done with 4-0. Welcome back to the Champions League. Light work, very easy. I'm very, very happy about that. And yeah, look, listen, I can go and do the match reaction now. I want to send a shout out to everybody that has locked in, tuned in. We're going to be doing the watch alongs more regular. And then once we start to do them regular, and once I can get the hang of a few things, then we will really start to take off with them. Big shout out to every single one of you locked in. Big shout out to everybody that's put in the questions and everything else. I'm going to be doing my match reaction now. So watch out for that in the next half hour, 45 minutes or so. And yeah, look, listen, it's back to winning ways in the Champions League. Very lovely, very nice. And we'll go on to the Spurs game on Sunday. There's going to be a preview to that, watch along for that match reaction. And you know how we do when it comes to Spurs. So yeah, look, listen, thank you to every single one of you that's tuned in. Get ready for the match reaction, and I will see you lot very soon. I'm out of here.